Strangulation is one of the most terrorizing forms of violence used by men against their female partners. Experts say it is much more common and more serious than people realize.
In Oklahoma City, police saw a 46% increase in strangulation reports from 2017 to 2018. Fox 25's Caroline Vandergriff, she looks into what's contributing to that rise and what it means for those victims.
Well, this violent act isn't always fatal, but a woman who survives being strangled is 7 times more likely to die at the hands of her partner. Yet under Oklahoma law, domestic assault and battery by strangulation isn't even considered a violent crime.
My partner literally just put his hands around my neck.
There are hundreds of reported cases of strangulation every year in Oklahoma.
You just have to have 10 seconds to 15 seconds of it, and that puts the victim's life in danger.
Thinking I'm going to die. How do you beg to stop when you can't breathe? Flashes of light. That's how one strangulation survivor described what it feels like to be choked by your partner.
A lot of them do lose their consciousness.
If it doesn't kill the victim, strangulation can cause trauma, long-term injuries, and even brain damage. One woman told us she has short-term memory problems from multiple strangulations and will never be the same again. Choking someone can be the final step before killing them.
A victim who's strangled by her abuser is 750% more likely to become a victim of domestic homicide.
In a study from the National Institute of Justice, 80% of Oklahoma women who were abused by their partner reported being strangled.
He did not think I was going to call the police, but he did strangle you.
It's often a difficult crime to identify.
50% of cases have no visible signs of injury.
Detectives with the Oklahoma City Police Department's Domestic Violence Unit are trained to look for red spots on the eyes and bruising behind the ears.
They said that they saw scratches on her neck.
We'll also listen to the victim. Are they talking in a hoarse, raspy voice? Are they talking in a whisper?
Strangulation reports to the department are up 46% from 2017 to 2018. Arrests for strangulation are also up 37%. Lieutenant Dustin Motley says the numbers reflect increased awareness about domestic violence.
It's something that's not staying behind closed doors anymore. Victims are reporting, and with victims reporting more, we're going to see an increase in reports. We're also going to see an increase in arrests.
But arrests don't always lead to justice.
We want the perpetrators to be held accountable so that they do not continue harming others.
The Oklahoma Coalition Against Domestic Violence and Sexual Assault is pushing for tougher laws to increase the punishments for abusers. Domestic assault by strangulation isn't considered a violent offense under current state statute, and it carries a sentence of 1 to 3 years behind bars.
If they're going to be released in their year, they're going to do it to someone else. It doesn't stop them. They've gotten away with it.
A strangulation survivor told us, "I hope and pray that no one dies at the hands of my abuser due to laws not carrying a harsh enough penalty."
We need to send a message out saying this is unacceptable behavior and they're a threat to our communities.
Earlier this year, a bill was introduced in the state legislature that would have made domestic assault and battery a violent offense. It would have also required abusers to serve at least 85% of their sentence before being eligible for parole. But House Bill 1056 never made it out of committee. Jennifer?
All right, Caroline, thank you. Well, if you know someone who is experiencing domestic violence, we've got your back with resources up on our website, okcfox.com.